All right. So. Some of you may know that once upon a time, I did a show called Less Than Perfect. Thank you very much. And when I did Less Than Perfect, I worked with an actress named Sherri Shepherd. Now, Sherri Shepherd was pregnant, and at one point during her pregnancy, she was on bed rest, and she had a few actresses that needed to come to work to essentially stand in for her, act for her while we would rehearse the show all week long, and then Sherri would come in and she would shoot the show at the end of the week. And this young actress was so stellar in her turn as playing Sherri's role in our rehearsals that ultimately blossomed in a career where she ended up on a show called Community. So please, welcome to the stage, Yvette Nicole Brown. Oh, yeah.
I'm periscoping.
Everybody's periscoping. Everybody clap your hands. Oh, it worked. It worked. I love that you're rocking your nerd shirt, too, babe.
Nerd.
Rock it. Loud and proud. All right. Hi, guys. Hey, everybody say hi, Yvette.
Hi, Yvette.
Very good.
Do one more time. I got to flip the camera.
Everybody say hi, Yvette.
Hi, Yvette.
Yeah.
Periscope. Okay, go on.
Okay, good. Moving on. Our next contestant. So this gentleman, he and I have been friends for a long time. I think we met actually gaming, and then we have had a circle of friends and whatnot. And he's been on some really incredible shows, but mainly the reason I wanted to have him here tonight is because he's a massive nerd. He comes to Comic-Con all the time. He brings his family to Comic-Con all the time. And we may or may not play Destiny for 7 hours at a time. And he may or may not have level 34 characters of every class. You wouldn't think he's a nerd because he's so good looking and buff. Please welcome to the stage. That's not a word. Please welcome to the stage, Scott Porter. What's up, geek? Everybody say hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott. Hi, everybody.
This call and response is really working well. Thank you, guys. Our next item up for bid. She and I have been friends also for a long time. We both love a good dance party. You may remember her from last year's Badass Women's panel. Please put your hands together for Retta. Strut.
Come on.
Strut.
Come on.
Girl, you look good. Have I told you you look great in yellow? Have I told you that? You did. I did. Earlier today, I told you that.
Totes preach.
Are you going to Periscope this too?
I left my damn phone.
Retta, I got you.
Okay.
Everybody say hi, Retta. Hi, Retta. Oh, God, I love this. Our next panelist is a Nerd HQ virgin. Oh. Why did that get such a response? That's amazing. I kind of I don't want to tip off too much. I just kind of want to bring him out onto the stage. But I will say that he's not from around here. From Once Upon a Time, please welcome Colin O'Donoghue. Right there. Right there.
Hello. I'm delighted to have popped my cherry.
I hope it felt good.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Very good.
Everybody say hi, Colin.
Hi, everybody.
Our next panelist, I've also known for a very long time. Because, guys, I just know people. We did a pilot that never saw the light of day, and thank God for that. She's done incredible work in film and television and currently works with Colin. Please welcome to the stage, Jennifer Morrison. Everybody say hi, Jennifer.
I'm in jeans.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Jennifer.
And also was on our Badass Women's panel last year.
I was.
And was very badass.
Oh, thank you.
And a woman.
That is true.
So that worked out well.
Yeah, there was no doubt about that.
There's no doubt. And our final panelist tonight. I know. There should be more, right? There should be more. We'll get a bigger stage next year. Our final panelist is someone that I've wanted to get on the Nerd HQ stage for quite some time. He's a very talented actor. He is somebody that I actually personally went to and requested the blessing of, because at one point in both of our careers, we had a crossing of paths, and a torch was passed. Because he played the role of Fandral before I did. Please welcome to the stage Josh Dallas, everybody. This could go on all night, Josh. This could go on all night. Oh, yeah, and he's also on Once Upon a Time with these fun finalists. Yeah, there you go. Hi. Everybody say hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh. Hi, everybody.
So there's your mystery panelists, everybody. That's a pretty good smattering. I think that was well worth $480. I think.
Yeah.
I think. So I've explained to these guys backstage. Some of these they're veterans of Nerd HQ, and you guys all understand the process. If you have a question, please raise your hand. If you're raising your hand with a camera between it, that's not a question. And you're also missing out on the live experience. That's crazy. So I see a hand right. Yes, you are just aggressively. Yes, please pick me right there. Get that woman a microphone. Fantastic.
I just want to say I was really hoping for Scott Porter on this panel,
Oh.
so I'm really happy you're here.
How sweet is that?
So this is a really...
I was hoping for Scott Porter on this panel too. So
Yay! Okay, so, I love all your shows. Binge watch everything. So thank you for being here. My question's a little silly. I've been asking my friends and family this. Would you rather face off with a horse-sized duck or 10 duck-sized horses? If you ever encountered that.
Will anyone ever encounter that?
In a hypothetical world.
In a mutated...
magical, in Once Upon a Time world, maybe.
That's true. That could happen.
I can't wait to hear this answer.
Well-
are you asking anyone specifically?
Oh, I think it's for all
that
the
was for
panelists.
Scott.
I think it's, it's for Scott.
Oh, is it for Scott?
It's for everyone.
But she was so excited about Scott.
Yo, I want to go up
She wasn't
against
that
the
excited
best.
about
Let me see that horse-sized duck and let's go at it.
No, I rather 10 duck-sized horse because I can kick those.
That's what I was thinking, Retta. Yeah,
Now-
I'm going for the duck-sized horses.
I'd
like
rather
10
watch
that's like
all
10
of you
little
look after,
Sebastians.
take care of that, and I'll sit
Can I
on the
just be a
sidelines and then go
spectator?
past.
This is great.
What's that?
Can I just be a spectator?
Oh, yeah. I think so. We can say whatever we want here, really. Josh, you want to weigh in? on
I'm
that?
watching. I'm going to watch.
All right.
I'm going to watch it.
So apparently everyone from Once Upon a Time just wants to hang out and watch what everybody else is going to do.
We deal with a lot of crazy shit on Once Upon a Time, so we'll let them handle the
You're a little
bucks.
spent. We get
Yeah.
it. Next question. Right there. That was so fast. That was like lightning. Let's get that woman a microphone.
Hi,
I'm Whitney. Hi, Whitney.
Hi, Whitney.
I've had some really heartwarming moments at all my previous Nerd HQs, and I'm wondering from this Nerd HQ or this Comic-Con, what has been your most heartwarming moment?
Yvette, you want to start?
You know, look, I'm a fan of people and of television shows. And so for me, anytime I get to interact with you guys and see your little faces, I say that every time I'm at on a Comic-Con panel, it's just as delightful for me to look out and see you guys as it probably is for you guys to see all these lovely people. So heartwarming for me is that you're here, that you're doing this for charity, and that we're all here together. So that's what my favorite part is.
Good answer. Good answer. Mr. Porter?
Nah, to go to the other end. I'm not following that. No, you know what? I think
I mean,
Zach,
you did just get called out, literally, like,
I
I'm
think-
so happy Scott is here.
I think Zach mentioned it earlier, but it's the most heartwarming thing for me is to be sharing this with my family. My little brother and little sister are here. My little sister and I share the same birthday, July 14th, which is just a couple of days from now. She's turning 21. I'm like, where did the time go? But to bring them here and to see them just the joy that they have coming here every year. And, you know, my little sister might be Zach's biggest fan ever. So, and it's not because of Chuck, it's because of Fallout, actually. This is
Okay.
the true thing. So every time she sees him, she gives him the biggest hug. And my sister is not a very effusive type of person. So it's really just great to see it through their eyes.
Good answer. Good answer. See, you did fine. You did fine.
Good luck.
Okay. Well, I will say, I mean, you know, we all love that we have fans. I mean, the reason why we do these shows is not just to pay our mortgage. I mean, it's important, but it's for the fans. And when you see fans that are so happy and excited, but then particularly what I enjoy, and I experienced it, I did the Orphan Black panel, and a girl, when we had the audience ask questions, a girl came up, and when you know, I love TV. TV is my life. I watch you. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I watch a lot of fucking TV. I've always watched a lot of TV. I love it, and you know certain shows will make you remember parts of your life, and when you affect people's lives by just doing the silly shit you do on TV, you know, for us, for me, because I've been on comedy, but when someone tells you and you see the tears in their eyes and you're like, oh, you got me and my brother through this, you got me and my child through this, that's what I like. Oh, I'm gonna get misty.
Oh, honey,
Yeah,
it's okay.
that's what I like.
Good answer.
Good job.
Colin, what about yourself?
Oh, do I have to go?
Oh, you do.
My most heartwarming moment is having Yvette and Nicole Brown give me a hug before our panel. And
It meant a lot to me too, Colin.
oh, I know.
It really did.
No, for me, it was aside from that. We had a Make-A-Wish guy come today, and you know, you kind of just think if a show means that much to somebody, that's what they want so badly to do, then you kind of go, wow. Because when we shoot things and we're working, you never think about the fact that people watch your show. Well, certainly for us, because we're in Vancouver and we're doing 14-hour days. I'm sure you guys are the same. And you go home, you do your work, and then you go shoot, and then you have to go back and learn your lines. And I've got a little 2-year-old son and my wife at home. So you never realize the impact of what the show has or what we do actually has on people, and it's so lovely to see that. And I think that for me it really affected me today, because I was kind of like, oh my God, you know, that's to think that that's the thing that he really wanted to do, was to meet us today was something really special.
Well, Colin stole my answer. So in addition to that, what I did, and genuinely stole my answer, but
We're just really in sync.
I know, we're so connected.
Yeah, you are. I ship it.
So to try to have a second place answer, I did an interview for Fantang, the Chinese Twitter, I guess, and they, I guess, had a they had done sort of a some kind of thing where they could vote on a quote about what they felt like a character on a show had taught them. And so kind of along the lines of what everybody's been saying about not really realizing the impact that the shows have, and feeling really grateful that what we do kind of means something, and you know that we have the things that are happening around us. But the quote that they voted for Emma was, "If you love, love strong." And I thought, oh, that's really cool that that's the message that they took from this character. So I thought that was kind of a sweet moment.
No pressure, Josh.
I just like applause. That's what I.
Here's the thing: is he's not lying.
I along the lines of what everybody else, has said. We've been doing this for Once Upon a Time in particular for 5 seasons, and we get to do a job where we tell stories all the time, and the fact that it affects people enough to tune in every week and to have us in their homes every week is a really intimate and special relationship. So to actually be here and to be able to see people face to face and look at people in the eyes and to hear them say how much the show means to them or how much it means to their family is a great thing. It's a really great thing. It's a special thing, and that's why we are entertainers, and it's why we do what we do. So
Cue applause.
Thank you. And the applause.
Yeah, wow, I didn't even say next question. Your hand was already up, so we're gonna give you the mic next, right there.
Oh gosh. Hi guys.
Hi.
Retta. Hey girl. How are ya? We gotta talk scandal later. Yeah. So we'll need a couple hours. So my best friend and I celebrate Treat Yourself Day every single year. So I was wondering.
What day did you choose?
Well, we only see each other every couple months, so we do it on in September for his birthday, so works out well. But I was wondering what everybody's dream Treat Yourself Day would be.
Are you saying treat yourself?
Treat
yourself.
Wait, okay, Retta, no. Retta, no. Down, Retta, down. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Someone throw in
Retta,
shade.
I'll do it.
Someone throw in shade.
I got it. Jennifer, I love you. Treat Yourself is something that happened on Parks and Rec, Retta's amazing show.
Sorry.
It is when she and Tom will go out and buy fine leather goods and all types of wonderful things.
Leather
and it is
goods.
now leather goods,
Like
Corinthian leather goods. It has now become a
50
catchphrase.
Shades leather
Well,
goods?
perhaps. It has become a phrase, a catchphrase for Retta, and it's when you go out and give yourself what you deserve. Now, Jennifer, you work a lot of hours, so we're okay that you didn't know.
But I
that
also
is what
feel bad
Treat
that she's
Yourself-
not treating herself. So treat
Treat
yourself, girl. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself, Jennifer.
Yes.
Treat yourself.
Hey, you guys, I want to say this though. Retta, every time I've treated myself, and I think this predates it being on the show.
It does.
Retta is serious about that thing. Do you understand? Me and Retta, should I say numbers? Should I say what we did one day? What I did with her? Retta and I went to this great place that's now closed called Grand Lux. We met for lunch. It's near a mall called the Beverly Center. And we thought, okay, well, let's just go upstairs and just see what they're doing at the Beverly Center. Let's see what's happening. Me and Retta went to the Beverly Center. 5 hours later.
5.
It was
8.
8 hours later. 8 hours later, I left with, we both left with iPads. She had a computer.
I bought a computer.
She bought a Burberry cover for her iPad. I bought a Gucci purse.
As one should.
Yeah, we hit Sephora hard.
We didn't get Louis? I thought we got Louis too.
You got a Louis. She got a
Yeah,
Louis.
I got a Louis.
We hit Sephora, like they literally were like, come back anytime. We lost our doggone minds, and this predates Treat Yourself. So I really think Treat Yourself, you created. Didn't you create?
I believe.
Tell them what you believe, Retta. Tell them what you believe.
I love purses. I love handbags, and I would buy one really nice one a year, but then I started working. Well, I should say I started making more money. And so I had to kind of like get into a place like, okay, only if you really love it. And if you leave a store and you're still thinking about the bag, you need to go the fuck back and get the bag. Because there's nothing worse than I used to visit this one purse. I used to visit it. I would go back.
By the way, I love that every guy here was like, I don't understand with that. I don't know.
Oh, I'm a sneakerhead. I understand.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
buying shoes all the time.
I would go back and I would visit the purse, and every time someone came to town, it's like, girl, let's go to Louis. I'm gonna show you this purse. I'm gonna show you this purse. And then one time I went and I was talking about it, and the woman came over and she's like, oh, you know, it's a seasonal, and she looked it up and she's like, there's only 2 left in North America. I was like, oh, bitch. I bought it. She's like, you know, there's a wallet. I was like, fuck you. And I bought them both. And my thing, I always have a little bit of anxiety because I'm like, I can't believe I just spent this much fucking money on a purse. And then the first person that says, I love your bag, I go, worth it. Worth it. Worth it.
She also, she does this thing when she's telling you to treat yourself. It's almost like the devil on your shoulder because I'm very frugal. I grew up poor. I'm from East Cleveland. I don't play that.
I was poor too, but I got a job now.
Well, look, I still live mine, honey. I'm still in that place. And so Retta will say to me as I'm about to put it down, as I'm about to just say, I don't want this, Retta will get in my ear and she goes, you deserve it, girl.
You work hard.
You
for
work
that
hard
shit, girl.
for that
You work
shit
hard.
every day. You deserve it. Don't you want it? And then 8 hours later, a check has been left at the Beverly Center.
Took that bag.
Yeah, we shopped so much that day that we went down and had dinner at the same place we had lunch. That's That was our day. I'm not joking. That's serious.
And that was Grand Lux.
That was Grand Lux.
That was Grand Lux.
Okay, so I think we're
Rest
all
in
aware
peace,
of how
those
the
bananas.
two of you
sorry.
treat yourself.
I'm sorry.
We're
Sorry,
very
guys.
well aware of how you treat
Sorry,
yourself.
guys. Well, Jen didn't even know what it was, Zach. Now, come on.
Oh, no. I appreciated the explanation. And we got your answer in the explanation.
Thank.
And
I feel like Jen
Is it-
just didn't hear
Is
what she
it
said.
gonna be
Is
this?
it?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it gonna be this?
Oh, my God. Come on, girl.
I love you. No, we do this. I love him. I love him. I do.
How do you treat yourself, Scott Porter?
You know? Oh no, Zachy. He's doing that on
Oh,
purpose.
stop it.
Stop it.
Scott, how do you treat yourself?
Man, I had a kid 7 weeks ago. Today. What? No. Listen, if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, I was very, very aware of how incredibly strong and amazing my wife is. So she had the kid. I had a part in it. But no, he's amazing. He's incredible. And so right now, all I can think about is just like, if I get a couple of spare hours, just sitting there with him, let him lay there and just make sounds and kick and punch, and that's everything. And then every Friday, my wife will take him to Mommy and Me, and I'll finally turn on the Xbox, and that's how I treat myself.
Colin, after a long day's work.
Can you ask me before him from now on? Because I've got a 2-year-old son, and that's how I treat myself.
Amen.
No, well, yes, not no, but yes. Guitars. I'm a bit of a guitar fiend, so I like guitars.
We have one in the back.
So many guitars.
Is there a guitar at the
Yeah,
back?
let's bring the guitar. Who
With
wants to be
Colin.
serenaded? I'm just joking. I'm sorry.
No.
That was terrible.
This
that
is
was
not
a terrible
Dance Monkey
joke.
Dance
that was
time.
awful.
That's
I'm
not
sorry.
happening. What's your favorite guitar?
My current favorite guitar is.
Tell them how many you have.
I think I've got 15 at the minute.
You've treated yourself
Really?
well.
Well, I treated myself when I was poor as well, because I used to gig in a wedding band and a pub band, and that's how I sort of made ends meet. And my favorite guitar is, because it means so much to me since I was 16, I have a 1972 Fender Telecaster Custom. Which I got when I was 16, and the shop that I bought it in, I had a friend worked in it, and he said, they don't know what they have, so come down and I'll sell it to you for €400.
Wow.
I was like, okay. And so that's the one. But I have I don't know if people aren't into guitars. I'm about to start talking rubbish. You've opened a can of worms here.
In fairness, when you were 16, €400 was about $5,000.
I mean,
So
to be honest, I borrowed it off my dad. So I didn't really. But guitars, I just love them.
Yeah, guitars. Solid, solid. Jennifer, how do you
What was
treat
the
yourself?
band name, though? I want to know the band name.
The band was called The Enemies.
At the weddings.
Yeah, basically. Well, we were a pub band first, and then people wanted us for weddings. And they'd be like, oh, we want you to play what we heard at the pub. And we're like, okay. So we'd start doing like Rage Against the Machine and all that kind of stuff. And then they'd be like, do you know any waltzes? And I'd be like, well, why did you book us? And they said, oh no, it's just, for the older people in the audience. And yeah, anyway. Jennifer.
Well, I didn't know what treat yourself was, so that I'm trying to catch up. I feel like my business manager is going to be calling you guys about all the purses I'm about to buy.
Treat yourself.
I think
You work hard, Jennifer.
You deserve it, girl.
I'm telling you. Buy the bag. Just buy the purse. You deserve it, Jimmy. You work hard.
Great. I think I would say travel, because in order to sort of have a life, I travel almost every weekend. So I work all week, and then I try to get to either LA or New York on the weekends to see my friends and my family and loved ones. And so I think I would say, like first class travel would be my treat yourself.
With service.
Yeah, airport lounges.
These
maybe
people are
Spa
rich.
Express.
It's all in television, bro. It's all in television.
A little neck rub before you get on your airplane. I think that's what I would say. I think that's kind of where my splurge is.
Is there a
travel.
destination that you've recently been to that you'd love to go to?
Well, I haven't gotten to do a lot of distance travel, because it's more about getting to my own bed.
Oh, yeah.
Like I want to get either to home in LA or to home in New York. So it's more about like, you know, getting home from Vancouver.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Copy that. Josh, how do you treat yourself?
Speaking of beds, that's how I treat myself. I have a 13-month-old, so sleep is the ideal thing right now. So whenever I can find time to sleep, that's how I treat myself right now.
Yes.
Just plain old sleep.
Solid.
And when you're sleeping, do you dream of more sleep?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a thing.
I saw
Unless
a
I
hand
take Xanax
with the
in the
Marvel
night.
shirt right down here in front.
Ooh, nice.
Hello. So I was just wondering, if you didn't go into acting, and you're all very fine actors, what would you have done as a career?
Josh, you want to start?
I would have loved to have been an orchestra conductor. I know that's weird, but that's what I wanted to do. I love orchestras. I love that, and I would have loved to have been able to shape music.
How often do you
75
practice in front of the mirror, Josh?
A lot.
Wait, what's your baton?
What's that?
What do you use as your baton?
I can't show that here.
And that, folks, is a setup. Well done.
Jennifer,
Well done.
Jennifer, what would be your alternate career path?
I think I would be an interior designer. I think that would be what I want to do. I've sort of decorated a lot of places over the years, and I really like it. It's very soothing and relaxing for me, so I'd say that.
Colin?
Well, I was in a band, but
The Enemies.
the Enemies, yeah, who are
They
getting a
don't
lot of
play
publicity off
waltzes.
this.
They don't
by
play
the way,
waltzes.
so if you're looking for wedding bookings and stuff like that, you can come see me afterwards. I was going to go to art college. I was going to do fine art. So
This man carves the most unbelievable pumpkin you've ever seen in your life. Like at Halloween, he carves pumpkins that look like art. I shouldn't even be saying this because there's no way for me to articulate it as well as it is. Like, it's not like a little hole for an eye and a mouth. It's like these little slices that somehow from a distance, it's like impressionistic pumpkin carving. Anyway,
very good at pumpkins.
He went to art school.
But
Same.
art, I was going to go to art college. I was going to try and be an artist, I think.
Nice. Retta?
I was pre-med, and by my senior year, my college had put up this new neurosciences building, and I'd already been thinking of neurosurgery. And once that building was done, I was like, that was my sign that I was going to be a neurosurgeon. So, yeah.
What happened?
What happened? Someone said you were funny. You should do comedy. So
You could have been a really funny neuroscientist, though. Oh, wow, buddy, your brain is screwed up. Scott.
I went to school to be a structural engineer, but I don't think that's what I would have wanted to do because I quit school to become a professional beatboxer.
Are you serious?
Stop it.
Can you do it?
I paid the bills. I
Break it
paid
off.
the bills for 7 years beatboxing.
Are you kidding?
Break it off.
You
Yeah.
can't just say that.
I know, you
Do
can't. Like,
it.
Well, you can't not do it. now.
Look,
That, ladies and
I
gentlemen,
opened
is
for
a setup.
Michael Winslow when he was on tour.
Wait.
Our group, we won Star Search, and then we had an a cappella group.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I see
Whoa! Whoa!
Come on.
Is
If
there
you wanna
anybody
see
in
the
this
old
audience
group-
that's too young to even know what Star Search is right now? Because that was the fucking shit in the day.
Our American
Scott Porter gets 3.5 stars.
Yes.
Destiny's Child was on Star Search.
But it was at the end of Star Search when Star Search was struggling for money. And so we didn't get paid when we were supposed to, which led to Ed McMahon calling from his private jet, calling our band manager, who was just the baritone of the group, Lane. His name was Lane, and we're all like at his house, and all of a sudden this phone it's like unknown number, and he's like, "What was this?" And he answers it, and he's like, "Lance, we've got your check for you. We're sending it in the mail." And he's like, "Who is this?" He's like, "Mr. McMahon." It was like, it was this very, like, he said Mr. McMahon, which was amazing. But yeah, I mean, we won Star Search, and then we, if you want to check them out, the old group, they used to be called 4 to 5. They're called Voice Play now. They were on the Sing Off last year. Yeah, they're really, really talented. They did it all without me. Which
Okay, we don't care about any of that. We want to see the beatbox.
I think we want to check you out.
No,
all right, hold on. So beatboxing is a regular thing, right? But I also do like electric guitar with my mouth.